Having given you the segment, I also want to give you a feeling about the market size. This is a market study done by a leading market research company in Europe called Yole Development. According to them, they forecast by 2014 the microfluidic device only in life sciences to be over $3 billion market. And the main areas that are driving this market includes the point of care diagnostics, clinical and veterinary diagnostics. And the other interesting area is the pharmaceutical research, which I mentioned previously. As you can see that to drive high volumes, you need low cost. And how do you get low cost in microfluidics? It is through driving towards polymer technologies, which enable low cost disposable mechanisms. When you drive towards cost, you also want to take care of the functionality. And how do you do that? By high-level integration of silicon and microfluidic technologies. So all these technologies are allowing to reduce the cost and at the same time improve the technology to do more things. That's highlighting the two big areas, that is the point of care diagnostics and clinical diagnostics. And this chart gives you an overview about the nanomaterials used in medicine. This is an estimate done by Fredonia Focus, and they estimate that the nanomaterial in healthcare industry is going to be over 1.5 billion. This is only the nanomaterial. I will show you the nanomedicine, which is by far biggest in the next slides. So what is driving the nanomaterial industry in healthcare is cancer therapeutics, diagnostics using molecular diagnostic technologies, and drug delivery systems. Apart from all these technologies, there's also technology integration that is happening. This is an example of a classic example of how sensor technologies, which is MEMS technologies, integrating into a pharmaceutical technology to deliver a solution. So in this case, this is a sensor which is integrated into a capsule or a tablet, and once you swallow it or ingest it, you have a skin patch detector which helps to monitor the physiological heart rate, respiratory rate, and it communicates with an iPhone, and then it communicates to a central office. So you see that there's different technologies that are coming together. That's wireless technologies, pharmaceutical technologies, and MEMS and micro nano technologies. And this is the long-term perspective, mid-range to the long-term perspective. And this, I purposely put the graph a bit blurred because this is predictions for the next 10 to 15 years. But I think the main message is the market is huge. So if you look here, this is the market. This is an estimate or study done by the European Commission for investing in nanomedicine. And they show that just in nanomedicine, the market is over 50 billion by 2015. I mean, these are technologies which are being developed today, which are being commercialized today. And the three areas that is driving is diagnostics, drug delivery, and regenerative medicine. I especially want to stress the regenerative medicine, which involves tissue engineering, smart biomaterials, and cell therapy, like both stem cell therapies and non-stem cell therapies. This is offering a huge market down the line. So we have seen that there's a core market which is already developed, which is in the range of 4 billion, and this is a big, huge opportunity which is in the process of being built. So having said the market opportunity, how can ACAMP help a company to move their prototype to product which is having profitable sales? We provide services in three critical areas. One is marketing and business development, product development, and packaging and assembly. Marketing and business development involves helping the companies with market research, defining product specification, and also linking with other partners and so on. Product development, we have our engineers who have up to 20 years of productization experience. They help to take your prototype and to refine it for manufacturing. And I think Kevin Yallop, our CTO, will be speaking a lot about this later today. We also have packaging and assembly capability, which is advanced packaging, which is very important for, from a technology perspective, to implement all these aspects. To summarize, we have reviewed the market opportunity, which is we have seen today from today's perspective in the short run, which is over 4 billion in 2013. Going forward, we have seen that nanomedicine is offering a huge growth. And we have also discussed how ACAMP is able to help companies and what are the core competencies of ACAMP, including microfluidics manufacturing, micromachining, and other characterization support. Our business model is fairly simple. We are a not-for-profit organization. We are funded by Advanced Education Technology and Western Diversification. And we work with different funding programs like the AET Voucher, Mystery, and NanoWorks. So if there are interesting projects that you would like to discuss in the health and medical space, your contact would be either myself, Matthew Anil, or David Alton. So at this point, I would like to thank you and welcome to the seminar.